Well, good evening. This is Wine Pairings. I am your host, eldritchMortician. We are going to continue Tormentum Dark Sorrow. Sorry I've been a bit slow on this one lately. I'm hoping to start recording a little more swiftly. But tonight it is very cold and it is very late. So we're going to work on some more Tormentum. Tonight's wine is Stark Raving Red. It's by Rosenblum Cellars. It is about $13, and I don't actually know. I know it's a red blend, but I don't know what it's a blend of. But it's quite nice. It's on the dry side. It's not too sweet, and it has a really nifty bottle with a really steampunk-looking gentleman on it, and I enjoy it. We are going to continue our game. All right. Yes, that's right. We do have this little puzzle to look into. Now that we've got all the bits for it. As you can probably tell, it's a fairly straightforward looking one. We just got to slide these doohickeys around a bit and figure out where they're supposed to go. Not sure if we're missing one or not, actually. Any notes on this? No, just got the sword. Let's see. All right. Okay, so we are missing a disc. I guess that what we'll have to do, is look into finding more discs. Okay, so Dead Fish Man. Impaled on a jagged rock. There is sorrow in the wind today. Can you feel it? Think we've had this guy before, but great battle took place here. We were attacked by knights from the castle, obsessed by the idea of purging us of evil. Oh, that's right. They've been purged. Has your family been purged today? We are aided by someone we once took for a friend. He cast a poisonous fog around our village, leaving us defenseless against the knights. If I'm not mistaken, he belongs to the race of Grey Akari. You may identify them by their large, tattered wings. I believe you'll recall, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, because last time I'd had a lot of wine. We have met the Grey Akari. He was the guy that wanted the egg, storm egg, and when we gave it to the tree instead, and he was pissed off and he flew away. So it sounds like what we need to do is look for the Grey Akari. Alright, so couldn't have gone far. Alright, so we've been up to there. We just came from there, in fact. I think that's where we fixed the paintings, isn't it? Rain. This is our eventual goal up there. Oh. Somebody's done bled all over the place. That doesn't look good. Let's go inside and make sure it's not the, you know... Well, he looks okay. You already have blueprints for the sword, but I still need the star metal to forge the blade. Look in the chapel west of the cathedral. Alright, we're gonna figure out some star metal, but... Oh! Dude, we had a stone disc. Whoops. Did I mention I had rather a lot of wine last time? Alright, well, let's follow the blood trail first and see. Oh. You didn't look so good. Are you dead? At least he deserved was a peaceful death. Did we already find him? Okay, kids, this is what happens when you drink in a video game. You forget you already did shit. So, cathedral. Won't be returning here. Can't say I'll miss the place, though. Alright, so we did that. I guess the neat thing we need to do is that disc. So... fits. Now I just have to align the discs correctly. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so this puzzle we gotta figure out how to put these things where they go. That one's already at the right place. That looks about right, but that one actually I probably should have moved this guy. Alright, while I'm digging around with this puzzle, I will tell you a little bit about the artist I've mentioned a couple times. Biskinski. Let me see. I looked up how you spell his name. His name is... Let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Zesław Beksiński. It's ZDZISLAW BEKSINSKI. He was not formally trained as an artist. He was in fact self-taught, and he was originally a photographer. Now we've got star metal. So he was self-taught as an artist and also did I believe he was an architect. So he does these really cool, very similar to what we're seeing here, landscapes, but he also does some more like bestial things. He tends to use more color than H.R. Giger. And some of his stuff is definitely at play here. Definitely the art in this game is inspired by Basinski's artwork. And I was correct. You might recall a few sessions ago I said I thought he was murdered. He was indeed. It was actually quite sad and senseless, really. He was murdered by someone over refusing to... It was a teenager. Over refusing to loan him some money. And he was stabbed quite a number of times. This was in 2005, a 19-year-old acquaintance. And he was 75 years old. This was February 2005, and he was in Warsaw, Poland at the time. It was where he was living. Here's the sword I forged for you. Drive the blade into the sculpture on the hill. If the stories are true, a passage should be revealed to you. Good luck. Just realized... Taking the star sword, the blacksmith did a fine job. Awesome. This might be a short session, because... I mean, we've been kind of leading up to stabbing a sword in this thing up here. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's right. We got some dead folks here. Let's try not to be a terrible, disappointed rat. Ah! Are you another one of those seeking redemption? Many have tried before you, as you see. Myself, I don't intend to end up like those fools around me. I have taken great effort to craft the perfect sword. I can already feel its radiant glow purifying my body. The time of atonement is near. Let us cease to be a silent audience. May the spectacle finally begin. And yet, you're just kind of sitting there staring. This music is very pretty. Stone hands. The woman's statue in my dreams was never so cruelly mutilated, though. When we're supposed to stab her ourselves. Don't see anything else to click on, so I guess her or Shalcom star medal. Can't remember. No, it's not mithril, but oh, well, we got a door. I feel a force lifting me upwards as my body becomes limp. That feeling as if time had stopped, or had it ever existed. I'm blinded by light. I don't know what is happening to me. I felt as if my heart were being ripped to shreds. When I opened my eyes, I realized I am somewhere else completely. Well... there's the Giger. Two mysterious figures cling to the sculpture like moths. Like what? Like moths to light. I am pleased to see that you have made it this far. We've been waiting for you. To find the truth, you will need a key. Make your choice. Choose the key of light if you consider yourself a good person with a clear conscience. Choose the key of darkness if it is darkness that lies within your heart. The decision is yours. Remember, the destiny we have is the destiny we are. Huh. Well, let's see what we got here. So there's an evil key. And there's a good key. I think we've done pretty okay. I mean, we could have been really quite terrible in a lot of places and instead didn't do it. Even though it would have probably been expedient and it would have saved us a whole lot of time in some cases. I'm gonna go with the good key. Okay, so you've chosen your key. Go now and meet your destiny. Okay. So whoever's watching this has probably thought of this before, but anybody else feel like yeah, there's more Giger. I feel like we're maybe in purgatory or something like that. Though in part the world reminds me of some of the Dark World and Darkseed. If you haven't if you're not familiar with that, I highly recommend you watch a Let's Play. Darkseed 1 is a pretty decent game. Darkseed 2 is very interesting to watch and has parts that are hilarious. They weren't meant to be hilarious, mind you, but they're hilarious nonetheless. They seem fused to the ground, staring in horror at the many-headed beasts. They look as if there is no more hope for them. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this many-headed beast. Oh, it's talking. Oh, there's a dude up there. Look at that. Kind of lounging on the beast. That's kind of badass, dude. I hope you are ready to know the final truth. From this point on, there is no return. Crawl deep down into a place where neither good nor evil shall open the doors of your destiny. So, neutral? You doing D&D alignments here, or? Well, he opened the door. I mean, I guess that was... I hope you are ready to know the final truth. From this point on, there is no return. Crawl deep down into a place where neither good or evil shall open the doors of your destiny. Yeah, I know I read that before, but I like doing that voice. Alright, let's crawl inside this biomechanical monstrosity tree thing. Crawling on my knees, I squeeze through a tunnel completely devoid of light. Under my hands, I can feel bones scattering on the slippery surface. My nostrils overwhelmed by the stench of rotting flesh. The only thing I find at the end of the tunnel is a ladder, leading further down. I have no choice but to take it. As I descend the ladder, I notice an elevator. I'm fighting against myself to not make the elevator pun, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a elevator pun. Because, I mean, look at this shit. As I enter the elevator, I lose track of time. The ride down seems to have no end. The initial excitement gives way to frustration. Is this some form of punishment? It could be like, Crowley's version of hell and Supernatural, standing in line for eternity, because everybody hates that. The eternal elevator ride would suck pretty badly, too. Everyone I have met during my journey has begun to return in my memory. Some of the memories are connected with regret. Were my actions always right? I'll never know. The elevator continues to descend in the never-ending abyss. Slowly I fall into the arms of Morpheus. Cool. I will take a moment to recommend Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Morpheus, the Dream King. I'd fall into his arms. In my dream, I see an old man who, at the end of his life, understands the concept of hell. The wasted chances, and all the opportunities we missed during our lifetime. He keeps wondering how his life would look today, had he seized all the opportunities he missed. But this cannot be done. There is no second chance. Upon this realization, he plunges into sorrow which will last an eternity. Oh. That got depressing in a hurry, didn't it? I'm overtaken by the paralyzing fear that I might be that old man. At this moment, I wake up. The elevator has suddenly slowed its descent. I have to find the missing part. Oh, I can't do anything with those cages. And I can't seem to go back that way. Put the key in there? Oh. That was counterintuitive. Holy shit, that is cool as hell. Look at that! Look at the chains in our... and they're like manipulating our art. That is so cool. Okay, sorry. That just was really awesome. I love that thing. I really, really love that thing. I want a poster of it. Long have I waited for you, but you have finally succeeded in wading through the remnants of your memory to find me. This place is buried deep underground, just as your memories are in the chasm of your unconsciousness. I assume you have many questions, as does every lost soul who enters here. You might prefer to disbelieve, but your body has long since been consumed by death. By the earth. Death too, it looks like! Okay, so, purgatory, I was right. Everything you have experienced in the castle, in the wastelands and frozen tears, it was just a spectacle, a projection of your shattered memories. A unique world created solely for the purpose of determining whether the nature of your soul can still change. That was the only real thing in the entire world? You must wonder what events led you here. Be warned, the truth may be cruel and difficult to accept. Jealousy. This was the catalyst of your deeds, leading to your tragic end. Behold, the final moments of your life. I don't wanna. Shit. Your obsessive jealousy drove you to murder your beloved, killing yourself soon afterwards. You had no courage to live with a sin so heavy, choosing instead to escape. Jeez. Also, I'm just basking in this music. God damn, this is good. With your cowardly act, you closed 2 books. This was another and final display of cowardice. Deep within their soul, anyone knows too well that although suicide might be a solution, it is a truly shameful one. And when all seems lost, it is more honorable to be defeated by life itself than suffer death by your own hand. In effect, your soul arrived into a world formed from the fragments of your memories, dreams, and nightmares. Also, you notice that this is the same sword that we forged. All this, so you could redeem your sins, prove that you are worthy of salvation, or confirm you deserve eternal damnation. You were given another chance. Let us see if you succeeded. I think I did okay. I mean, I wasn't a huge asshole. You saved your fellow prisoner, even though you did not have to. His heart was not pure, but no creature truly deserves death. You were being told to kill the woman trapped in the cage, but you chose to act rationally. You repaired the door to the spider's den, while you could have opened it. You avoided unnecessary bloodshed. You did not kill the Horned Knight, even though the means to do it were right in front of you. I really thought about it, though. The guy was an asshole. You saved the being from the crossroads from dreadful torment. You freed the man imprisoned at the bottom of the well. You gave the crown to the lizard from the tower. You chose well. He was a very wise being, and capable of using the crown's power to do wrong. You let the Icarus die in peace. You lied in order not to reveal his hiding place, but you are forgiven. Your intentions were noble. The paintings meant a lot to the painter. Their restoration was a drop of joy in a sea of sorrows for this old man. The jester's heart was shrouded by darkness, and yet you were able to forgive him and give him a second chance. The decisions you had to make during your journey were put before you to test your corrupted soul. By your deeds, you have proven you are worth of salvation. You have been given a second chance, and you have used it well. You may now join your loved one, but will she forgive you? It looks like we're, I don't know who that is, but... Ah. Well, that's Tormentum. I'm just taking in this art and the music. I was not a supporter on Indiegogo. I did not know about this at the time, but sorry to get all quiet on you. I'm just kind of digging, basking in this music, and oh, that's cool. I swear I've seen that before. I have to look up who the artist is for these last shots because I'm really kind of digging it. So, all right, well, looks like that is Tormentum Dark Sorrow. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play. I might at some point go back and do an evil playthrough, because now I know all the puzzles and such. It wouldn't be such a big deal. However, I think next time I'm going to be doing The Cat Lady, which is a game that I've got on Steam, and I might be making some little adjustments to the way I do my Let's Plays. I'm thinking of doing the picture-in-picture thing, so you'll actually get to see me reacting in videoed real time. So, good things in store for the Shirt Twins channel, I'm hoping. Alright, that is, again, that it has been Tormentum. I have been drinking Stark Raving Red, which is a very nice red wine. And I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.